It is our distinct pleasure to welcome you to the USO as one of our newest employees. My name is Amelia Rizai. The USO orientation is a user-friendly, comprehensive, and integrated tour of the USO, bundled into the USO New Employee Care Package. Your USO New Employee Care Package includes your green USO bag containing a binder with copies of all the department slides, supplemental documents to the slides, your regional organization chart, the Arlington phone listing, as well as little welcome gifts from your HR team. The objective of your orientation to the USO is to share information with you on important topics about employment with the USO. This will include videos of information about each support department in Arlington, as well as center-specific training at your location. Prior to viewing the recorded orientation modules, please complete this prerequisite. Review the current information on the USO website. With your manager's guidance, schedule time during your first 2 weeks of employment to view each orientation module. Instructions for accessing the modules are included in your binder. You will need to have internet access and be at a computer with audio. The YouTube videos have been cut into 10-minute segments. This should help them load more quickly for you to view. We ask that you view the modules in the following order. Please note, the first 3 modules should be viewed during your first 3 days of employment. It begins with you, USO Employee Benefits, and Human Resources at the USO. Once you have watched the 3 initial orientation videos, please watch the clips covering information on field operations, programs, finance and procurement, volunteer services, communications and social media, entertainment, and development. Now we'd like to take you on a virtual tour of the USO offices in Arlington, Virginia, to share some of the artifacts and memorabilia that showcase the history for the USO. This tour will leave you with the feel of an actual visit to the USO and serve to provide a unique USO Arlington experience. Anyone who steps off the elevator and walks onto the 12th floor knows that they have come to a special place. As soon as we enter the doors of the USO, we are greeted by Jan Pitts, who sits in front of an ongoing display of our current public service announcements. Across from Jan is a framed flag sent to us from Camp Ali Al-Salem in Kuwait. It has been signed by soldiers as a thank you to the USO. Entering the hallways, we have a wall of timeless historical moments in the USO captured. This wall also displays the 6 civilian agencies that coordinated their civilian war efforts and resources to form the USO. The 6 civilian agencies were the Salvation Army, Young Men's Christian Association, Young Women's Christian Association, National Catholic Community Services, National Travelers Aid Association, and the National Jewish Welfare Board. On this wall, we have letters from former U.S. presidents expressing their gratitude to the USO. From left to right, we have Harry Truman, Jimmy Carter, Dwight D. Eisenhower, George W. Bush, and Ronald Reagan. Displayed here is an article from the Evening Star on Wednesday, June 4, 1941, introducing the start of a campaign to raise funds for the USO. It states that the United Nations calls for the united efforts of the nation, and that there must be an army behind the army. This frame displays the cover of Life magazine on June 29, 1942, featuring USO Victory Bell Bunny Beckons. The bell-shaped badge that Bunny so proudly sports on the cover means that she is one of the Dallas's 1,500 USO Victory Bells. A letter sent from Gracie Allen, an American comedian, to a soldier on April 28, 1941. If you are interested, you may freeze this point in the video to read her letter. Quoting a line will do no justice in representing the entire letter. Many of you are familiar with one of our most popular programs, United Through Reading. In these frames, we have displayed a voice recording, Letter on a Record, from 1947. In 2006, the USO and United Through Reading partnered to extend the nationally recognized United Through Reading's military program to service members at select USO centers worldwide. Today, the DVD, a copy of the book, instructions, as well as information on the program are all sent to the child and family of the military service member back home. On December 31st, 1947, all USO clubs and facilities were closed, and the organization was given an honorable discharge by President Harry S. Truman. These comic sketches here displayed are a satirical representation of when the soldiers had no home. Displayed here is a public service announcement from 1962. December 20th, 1979. President Jimmy Carter signs the USO's newly granted congressional charter. Norman Rockwell painted portraits of celebrities like the one displayed here of John Wayne, the American film actor, director, and producer. John Wayne had a deep love for his country. This patriotism is reflected throughout his life. He wanted to go into the military, but an old football injury prevented it, so instead, he worked with the USO in supporting U.S. troops from World War II through to Vietnam. His visits cheered and encouraged many young servicemen. These are some of the more current public service announcements that we have displayed. This frame depicts the actor, comedian, and best-selling author Stephen Colbert, who aired 4 special episodes of Comedy Central's The Colbert Report in June 2009 in Iraq. I hope you've enjoyed your virtual tour of the USO offices in Arlington. We look forward to serving you and supporting your success with the USO. Thank you.